Today I have something different to show you, something very cool. It's called SciSpace and this is my official review. Welcome back to Digital Toolcase. As always, if you like this kind of content and this kind of reviews, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk about this really interesting tool. It's called SciSpace and as you can see here you have this intriguing claim: 2 hours worth of reading in minutes. But you can also read here the #1 search engine curated for science. Yes, because we can call this some kind of search engine for academic sources, for papers, science papers, and all these kind of things. As you can see, loved by more than 1 million researchers from Harvard University, Johns Hopkins, and so on, all the best universities in the world. And obviously this tool uses AI. But who is this for? Well, I will say it's for everybody, really, because maybe you are a scientist, maybe you are a researcher in any field, maybe you are a university student, you need to do researches on official papers, maybe you need to have citations, you need to extract very quickly information from papers, very long papers. You can do all these kind of things here with SciSpace. And even if you are just curious, this can be for you, because you can learn really a lot of things here. As you can see, you have some examples here of things you can ask to SciSpace. How does climate change impact biodiversity? And I will show you some of these researches here in this video. But as you can see, you can do different things. You can do a literature review, you can chat with the PDF, so you can upload your official papers or documents and chat with it. You can extract data from PDF or other files, and you also have a paraphraser, so you can change maybe some sentences, some citations. Maybe you need to use them in your personal essay or in your blog articles, because obviously you can also use these if you write blog articles, because here you can find perfect factual data and information. Let's take a look very quickly at this mission from SciSpace. Is the easiest way to find, understand and learn any research paper. For every paper you read, get simple explanations and answers from AI, discover a network of connected and relevant papers all in one place. Before showing you how it works, I want to also show you the pricing plans for this SciSpace, because it's quite cheap, I will say. There's a basic version where you have Copilot answers from standard model, limited Copilot messages, limited literature review searches, and limited paraphraser outputs. Then you have this premium plan. It's the most popular one, and as you can see, it's pretty much unlimited. You can also export in different formats. You have a priority support. You have the best Copilot answers from the high quality model. And this is the yearly plan. This is the monthly plan. But take a look at my description here below the video, because I have some special codes for you if you want to use it and pay for the premium version. I have 2 different special discount code. One is for the monthly plan. You can find it in the description. I think it's Chris20. And if you want the yearly plan, I can give you a 40% discount with a different code. It's Chris40. Take a look at the description so you can eventually use my link and use my special discount code so you can save a lot of money. Then you have this labs and universities plan. if you work for a lab or for a university, or you are a student, you can use this plan. You save some money and you can use it in a team, so you can add some users. The more users you add, the less will be the price. Now let's take a look very quickly at this interface. I like it because it's really easy to use, it's really simple, and you have something very interesting. This is the home page where you have your search engine, let's say. This is my library section where you can see your researches and your notebooks. What are notebooks? If I go here, for example, you can see notebook. Here is where you can generate different notebooks where you take notes. You can also use the AI writer here to finish your notes in your notebook, and you can save this notebook here in your library. So you can keep track of all your researches and have all them here. This is really useful. Here you have some quick links, chat with PDFs, so you can upload your PDF here, literature review, and again this is the search engine in a different window. You have the citation generator, and as you can see here, sit back and relax and let SciSpace give you instant and accurate APA citations. You can extract citations from web pages, journal articles, books, and book chapters. This is the paraphraser, so you can paraphrase maybe some extracts from your researched papers. And this is the AI detector. It's very useful to have it directly here because you can check if your text is made by AI or not. You have scientific, non-scientific, and so on. Maybe I will try it later. Another interesting thing here is claim my profile. So let's say your name is John Doe. Maybe this is your name, maybe you wrote something, and if you want you can claim your author profile directly from here. If you published something relative to science or any kind of official paper, you can claim directly from here specific publications. Obviously, if you are the real author, you need to create a profile and so on. This is really interesting. And here you have a citation booster. As you can see here, get more citations with AI-generated video abstracts and presentations. So this is the kind of videos you can generate and increase your citation count by 20%. If you publish something you want to have citations, and obviously here you can find all the information for this specific citation booster. Again, really interesting. And here you can have a Chrome extension with this tool. SciSpace is also a GPT into ChatGPT, so you can use it directly in ChatGPT, and then you have the Contact Us section here. So this is very quickly the menu and the dashboard for SciSpace. Something I didn't show you before, it's this collection of papers ready to read here. So maybe you are interested in, let's say, machine learning. As you can see, you have different papers. You can open them here, and you have a summary, a TLDR, an abstract, and then you have all these paper. You can obviously chat with paper directly from here. Let's say you want to summarize introduction. You just need to click here, and AI will do the work. Let's wait just a few seconds. And here it is. This is the summary of this introduction. And again, you can use it if you want to write something about this topic, if you want just to know for yourself, If you are a real researcher and want to take inspiration from this paper, you have many uses of this SciSpace tool, and you are certain that you find very specific information and true information, because this is scientific. You can also choose between the standard quality and high quality. This depends, I suppose, from the plan you choose with SciSpace. Let's go again here in the home section. Let's try to use this example research. How does climate change impact biodiversity? So I'm now using this, but you can search whatever you want. And as you can see, I made this search. I have insight from the top 5 papers. Here I can choose if I want 5 or 10. Again, the quality, the language. I can save this search. Let's say I save it like this. I have another menu with saved searches. As you can see, I have also related questions. So imagine to have a search engine based on AI where you find specific and scientific information about these complicated topics, I will say, because I'm not really aware of these difficult topics. But as you can see, you have different papers here with insights from each one of them. You have a TLDR here for each one of them. You can create your custom columns here, or you can add some of these columns. For example, let's say conclusions. As you can see now, I have another column with conclusions. I can add, let's say, limitations. Maybe you want to also know the limitations of these papers and these studies. This is incredible. I will say incredible. You can ask Copilot every question you want on this specific paper, and if you click here, you can open the paper here. You have other references. You have again the chance to chat with this specific paper, and you have the PDF here. You have other articles. Really interesting. Now, as you can see here, I don't see a quick link for my saved searches. I need to go here on literature review, and here I have saved searches, so I can open again my search here. I want to also show you can export your research in each one of these formats. You can sort by relevance or citation count or newest, oldest, and so on. You can filter by PDF or open access, the year, whatever you want. If you want, you can bookmark this specific insight or this specific paper. You can cite it, so by clicking here, as you can see, you generate a citation, so you can then use this citation in your content with different citing options, the APA. Again, I'm not really expert about these different options, but maybe you are. When you change these, let's take a look at Harvard. As you can see, this line changes. It's some kind of recognition code, I suppose. As you can see, you can use this citation in different ways. This is really interesting. Then you can copy your text and paste it wherever you want. Even here you can ask a question on this paper. If I go here on this insight and click on it, I can save this to my first notebook. So my notebook opens. Now I have my insight here, and I can save it here on my notebook. I can even use the AI writer here. Let's say I want to click on this AI writer. I can paraphrase, simplify, make longer, translate in another language, summarize, write opposing arguments. Let's try this one. I'm curious to see. Okay, so insert below. As you can see, now I have opposing arguments for these insights. This is really interesting. Imagine the kind of interesting blog article you can generate by using this SciSpace. Obviously, you will not generate an entire blog article here, but you will do your research using exceptionally trustworthy sources. This is what you can do with SciSpace. Let's try another tool here. Let's say simplify. Okay, let's insert below here. So as you can see, you can compare these two versions. This is the simpler one, and if you want, as you can see, you can also continue to write with AI. Automatically you can see the next paragraph and you can accept a suggestion if you want. Let's say I want this suggestion, and it keeps going. If you go here with your cursor, you keep writing. Very cool. Again, now this is the notebook, so when you go in your library with this My Library button here, you can find your notebook. You can call it whatever you want, and you can find here all your notes, obviously. And even here you can use AI writer. You can edit it in the way you like, you can export and so on. Now let's use this paragraph. Let me copy it here into this AI detector so I can also show you this. Let's use the scientific one and analyze. Okay, it's saying it's 75% AI, and that's true because I generated it with AI. If I take one of these papers, for example, let me use this one. I'm just curious to see these AI detectors. I suppose this is human, but let me analyze it. And again, as you can see, it's only 25% AI, so it's moderately human. So this is working pretty good. This is the AI detector. You can also use the non-scientific one. I don't know exactly what changes. And this is pretty much how SciSpace works. As you can see, it's very intriguing, very interesting. You can also have suggestions here. Let's say I want to search why the sky is blue, and as you can see, I have some suggestions. What is the scientific explanation behind the blue color of the sky? Let's choose this one. So as you can see, you can really search whatever you want in this kind of scientific world. And again, you have your summary here with all the papers you can read, with all the information you can have about this topic. You can learn, you can write about it, and so on. You can again add all the columns you want here. And that's it. This is SciSpace. I highly suggest you to try it. You just need to click on the link in the description. If you want, you can start with this basic plan, so you can try if you like it and if you find it useful. And if you want, you can purchase the premium plan, or if you work for a lab or for a university, you have a specific plan, you have the yearly discount if you want. Sometimes they run some promotions. and check this video description, because under the link you can find my special codes, one for the monthly plan, 20% off, it's Chris20, and one for the yearly plan, 40% off, it's Chris40. I hope you found this video useful, or I will say scientifically useful, and if so, click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching until now. I know this was a pretty long review, but anyway, thank you again, and I'll see you soon in the next video.